Hello and welcome to this mini reading for the solar eclipse on October the 14th, 2023. So I'm doing this reading, putting it out on the 13th, giving you a little heads up about the energies that are coming in. I mean, they're already coming in. If anyone's having a bit of an intense week, yeah, quite full on energies. October was always going to be a bit of a ride. We've got another eclipse on the 28th, a lunar one, but tomorrow's is a solar eclipse and we have a new moon on the same day. So the energies are strong. That's not to say they're bad, as I'm going to say for next week's video. You know, everything is happening for the greater good, but there are strong energies out there. So just take it easy, chaps. Some would advise not going out on the day of an eclipse. I mean, that's, yeah, not necessarily practical, but take it easy. Don't overexert yourself. Not a great time for signing contracts. A good day to have a really restful sleep. So maybe you could do some yoga nidra or meditation before bed if you really want to get those energies on your side. Great day for rooting and grounding practices. So yeah, staying in touch with the land, maybe going into your garden, going into a park if you can. I mean, I think it's about to get cold over here in the southern hemisphere, but if you can get your feet on the ground, bare feet on the ground, that can be very powerful for your energy. What else? We've also had Mars in Scorpio that came in on the 12th, and that's through till the November the 24th, and that can bring out quite a competitive streak, also jealous flare-ups. So just to be mindful, try not to be getting involved in power struggles. It's also an opportunity to ascend hierarchy, so to kind of get out of this power shift. So if you feel like you're in a bit of a power battle, maybe in your relationship or your work or with your kids, it's about really mindful about not needing to sort of be the one in charge and looking at those triggers. It's also a good time for deepening bonds. So it's about really sticking with your tribe and finding those people that you feel safe with and that you trust. What else to say? Venus is going to be its furthest point from the sun, so it's kind of turning its back on the eclipse. And actually Venus is quite an emotive planet, so when it's very strong and present, it can make us feel very over emotional. We might act out from our emotions. So this is an opportunity to actually make decisions and tune into your truth from a slightly more detached place, which I think can not be a bad thing. So it's also about not trying to force things. So that nice John Lennon phrase, life is what happens when we're busy making other plans. You know, try not to force the river too much. Trust the journey. Try and let go of the grip of control. Come back to your breath. Yeah. Oh, and a nice time to reflect and pause and just look at how far you've come, but also look at the things that if you had, it's not about saying, oh, being regretful of things, but it's looking back at those things in your life with your vision now and your awareness now and your growth now and thinking, if I'd known what I did about myself now, would I have done those things again? Probably not. So it's an opportunity to kind of make some peace with your past, because a lot of this eclipse is about a reset about relationships, relationship to yourself, relationship to those around you, to the world. It could be, yeah, a relationship with technology, with food. So it's a huge opportunity to step into your power even more, to let go of the patterns of thinking and behavior and relating in particular that are holding you back, those things that are still triggering you. What are you ready to let go of over this solar eclipse and new moon in Scorpio? So Scorpio is quite a strong energy. It's a sexy energy. It's a sexy sign. So, you know, might be a time to get a little bit passionate there. I'll leave that there. So yeah, have a little dance with the energy, be around people that you love, don't push yourself, take time to ground, take time to reflect, take time to forgive yourself about mistakes you've made in the past. Everything has got you to where you are now, okay? And it's about, you know, learning from those mistakes, if you want to call them mistakes or failures, and remembering that as long as we're not repeating them on a regular basis, it's okay to make mistakes. They are how we learn and grow. We live in a culture that tells us we need to get it right, achieve, succeed, and that's exhausting and limiting and brings up a lot of shame and guilt and failure around situations that, you know, were not your fault. So love your former self, send love to your past. Know that you also have the opportunity to repaint your, to paint your future, to rediscover yourself in this new evolution, that you are constantly changing. and evolving, particularly if you're doing it on a more conscious level. These are powerful times to transform your lives. So there we are, my loves, a little eclipse video ahead of the one that's going out on Sunday for the week ahead. Take care, have some fun, but also make sure that you're nourishing and nurturing yourself and those around you over this time. Big love.